Hey, history lovers, welcome to History Rage. We're diving into the epic rise of the Achaemenid Empire, the first Persian superpower. It all starts around 550 BCE in what's now Iran. The Persians, a scrappy tribe led by Cyrus the Great, are under the thumb of the Medes. Cyrus, born in Shan, isn't here for it. He's got big dreams. Legend says his grandpa, Median King Astyages, tried to kill him as a baby after a dream warned he'd lose his throne. But a shepherd saved Cyrus, and by 21 he's king of Anshan. In 553 BCE, Cyrus rebels against Astyages, and here's the wild part. The Median army ditches their own king and joins him. Cyrus takes Ecbatana, their capital, and instead of torching it, he makes it his base. Smart move. He unites the Medes and Persians, creating a dual monarchy that sets the stage for something huge. By 546 BCE, he's crushing Lydia. King Croesus doesn't stand a chance and takes their gold. Cyrus isn't just a warlord. He's a unifier, blending tribes into an empire. Next, we'll rage into how he builds the biggest empire ever. Drop your thoughts below. The empire at its peak. Let's talk about the Achaemenid Empire at its absolute peak. After Cyrus, his son Cambyses II takes Egypt in 525 BCE, adding the Nile to the empire's crown. But the real golden age hits with Darius the First, starting 522 BCE. This guy's a beast. He expands the empire from the Indus River to the Danube, making it the largest ever, spanning 5.5 million square kilometers. Darius builds Persepolis, a jaw-dropping capital with palaces, gold, and massive Apadana halls. Think 72 columns, each 20 meters tall. He's not just about flexing, he's a genius organizer. He splits the empire into 20 satrapies, each with a governor to keep things tight. The royal road, stretching 2,500 kilometers, lets his couriers zip from Susa to Sardis in just a week. Faster than anything back then. Darius also standardizes coins with the gold daric. First time an empire has its own money. He digs the Suez Canal's ancestor, linking the Nile to the Red Sea, boosting trade. From India to Greece, the Achaemenids are untouchable, until they mess with the Greeks. Next, we'll rage into their epic battles. Stay tuned. Battles and brilliance. Let's dive into the Achaemenid Empire's epic battles and genius governance. Darius, I wants Greece. So in 490 BCE, he sends an army to Marathon. But the Greeks, led by Athens, smash them. First big loss for Persia. Darius dies and his son Xerxes I takes over, hell-bent on revenge. In 480 BCE, Xerxes leads a massive army. Herodotus says 2 million, but probably closer to 200,000, crossing the Hellespont on a bridge of boats. He burns Athens to the ground, but the Greeks hit back hard at the Salamis, sinking his navy, and then at Plataea in 479 BCE, crushing his army. Persia's dreams of Europe, done. But let's talk brilliance. The Achaemenids weren't just warriors. They ruled with tolerance, letting locals keep their gods, laws, and leaders. Cyrus freed the Jews from Babylon in 539 BCE, earning props in the Bible. They built qanats, underground water channels, to farm the desert, and their bureaucracy was next level, with scribes tracking every tax and law. This mix of power and mercy kept their empire glued together for over 200 years. Next, we'll rage into their downfall. What's your take? Hit the comments. The fall and lasting legacy. Let's talk about the Achaemenid Empire's dramatic fall and epic legacy. After Xerxes, the empire starts slipping. Weak kings, rebellions, and corruption creep in. By 334 BCE, a new player arrives, Alexander the Great. This Macedonian kid, just 22, invades with a vengeance. At Issus in 333 BCE, he smashes Darius III's army. Darius flees, and Alexander takes Babylon, Susa, and Persepolis, where he burns the palace to the ground in 330 BCE, some say as revenge for Athens. Darius III is killed by his own men, and the Achaemenid Empire, once the world's greatest, collapses. Alexander dies in 323 BCE, and his generals carve up the empire, with the Seleucids taking Persia. But the Achaemenid legacy? Massive. They showed the world how to run a multi-ethnic empire. Tolerance, infrastructure, and organization. The royal road inspired Rome's highways, and their satrapy system influenced governance for centuries. Persepolis still stands, a UNESCO site, whispering their glory. From Cyrus's mercy to Darius's vision, the Achaemenids ruled with brains and brawn. Thanks for raging with us on History Rage. Smash that like, drop your hot takes, and subscribe for more.